What did you see out there?
Yeah, I think everyone's disappointed. We really wanted to take a big step forward with Chris, and a lot of the talk before was obviously this is about the group and our trajectory, and we want to continue to get points and points, but at the same time, when you think about the transition Chris is making, make his life a lot easier getting a win against New York City, and unfortunately we just didn't have the type of performance today to get that. So it's a bit disappointing, but with that being said, it's on to the next one.
Do you think the timetable of everything this week maybe had a little bit of an impact on the slow start and performance today?
I don't think so. I think the group's done a good job of compartmentalizing everything that's going on, everything that has gone on, and yet we told ourselves throughout the week these derby matches are about competing, about whose will is greater when it comes to wanting to get the 3 points. And when you look at that first half, it was a very forgettable first 45 minutes, and then in the second half we started to look more like ourselves, and yet towards the end we just couldn't find a good quality chance, and then we let ourselves down, unfortunately.
Luis, how tough is it to know that Florian Velo will not be with you the rest of the year because of the ACL injury?
Yeah, our heart goes out to Flo. He's had an incredible season thus far, and same thing with Kyle. We have these two guys who get invited to camp and they put their best foot forward, and all of a sudden we're seeing that these are the type of guys you can rely on, and it's never a good time to have an ACL injury or have a knee injury, and you just feel for those guys. So it's not just the soccer part, but as a human being, you know that it's probably a very discouraging experience. And so as teammates, as friends, we want to continue to encourage these guys and know that when you're injured, it's a good opportunity for us to reach out and just let them know that they're still part of the group, and we're excited to have him back. So, I hope he recovers quickly, and we're just going to have to find a way.
From your vantage point, what did NYC do differently defensively against you guys?
I mean, defensively, what ended up being part of their defense is they just played a lot of long balls, and this is something that's become almost synonymous when they play the New York Red Bulls. Is instead of looking to possess the same way and kill us with a million touches, they just decide to switch and go long. And still with that, I didn't find them to be too effective. I think the only two real opportunities they had came off of plays from us. So no matter how they wanted to play, I felt like we did a great job of minimizing their opportunities and really frustrating them. And it's a bit unfortunate for us not to even just get the tie.
Overall, how did you think Chris Armas did today, and what have been the differences preparing for matches with him versus preparing for matches with Jesse?
So Chris has been great. You see the shift in his demeanor towards us, and he knows he's the man now. He's the top dog. So his interactions are going to be a little different, and there's going to be a growth curve there. There's going to be a transition, and yet with all that being said, everyone in this locker room and this organization believes in Chris as a leader, as a person, as the type of guy that can take us to the next level. So I know this isn't the best start, but it's just another one of those obstacles that as a group we have a collective spirit within the locker room to overcome all hurdles. And I know that we're going to overcome this, and Chris is going to be the guy that gets us over it.